At a packed Senate Foreign Relations Committee, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry outlined the White House's rationale for what the Obama administration says would be a limited strike against Syria, as lawmakers and Americans remain divided over whether to use military force. Kerry and other top defense officials made their case at the first public hearing in Congress over possible military action, explaining that the U.S. has a responsibility to act after Syrian President Bashar al-Assad allegedly used chemical weapons against his own people. Some hawkish lawmakers, including Senator John McCain, rushed to support the administration's plans to punish Assad's regime. Others, however, were less sure, worrying that the U.S. could get drawn into a longer conflict. Kerry was quick to emphasize that the White House has no desire to put boots on the ground. The Obama administration has yet to convince most Americans that the U.S. should take military action. Anti-war protesters showed up at the hearing, calling on Congress to vote against authorizing force. Kerry, himself a military veteran who testified against the Vietnam War 3 decades ago, urged Americans to respect the debate over issues of war and peace as the protesters were escorted out of the room.
Well, the first time I testified before this committee when I was 27 years old, I had feelings very similar to that protester. And I would just say that is exactly why it is so important that we are all here having this debate, talking about these things before the country, and that the Congress itself will act representing the American people. And I think we all can respect those who have a different point of view.
The committee agreed to vote on a resolution next week that would allow the administration to launch a military strike against Syria for 60 days, with the possibility of a 30-day extension. Obama has insisted that military action would be intended only to deter the future use of chemical weapons, and not as a means of tipping the scales of the war between Assad and rebel fighters.